Hi again, everyone. Kat with Cat Tip number 10 in a new location. Um, some good friends told me you got to change up the background, make it interesting. And well, here I am on the sofa. But I also told them it's not about the background or the messenger, it's about the message. So I hope you can appreciate that as well, viewers. So today, I want to talk about the importance or the reason why breath is so important in meditation and life in general, and what to look for uh, when you're consciously breathing in meditation. I don't know why it sounds funny to say consciously breathing, but it just seems like we should always be consciously breathing, but it's amazing how often we forget to breathe. But it's so important. It is so critical to your spiritual awakening. Okay? And this is why. So, beyond the obvious to keep you upright and alive and animated in this body, the focusing on our conscious breathing or full body belly breathing is important. Number one, yes, it relaxes the body. It gets you out of the mind. Okay, excellent reasons. But also it's about balancing the left and right hemispheres of the brain. And you do this balancing through the nostrils. It is said that when the breath or your breathing comes from both nostrils at the same time, you are ripe for an awakening, a revelation, an aha, inspiration, because this is what happens. When both nostrils are clear and you're receiving breath in both nostrils at the same time, that energy goes down the front of your body, down the center Kundalini channel, and it gets into we call it the Kunda, the bowl where the source of your Kundalini life force energy rests. And the breath comes down the central channel, and then it kind of creates some steam, or your life, your chi energy coming up. It's like boiling water and the steam coming up. It creates steam, Kundalini steam, and it spreads out the two outer edges, not outer edges, sorry, outer, what is the word I'm looking for? The two other channels of Kundalini called Ida and Pingala. And your breath, your energy goes into those two channels, and it stimulates your entire nervous system and balances everything out. And when you're in this state of harmony, everything is relaxed, this is when you are in complete stillness. The mind is no longer activated, and you've opened a little opening in your mind for revelations and inspirations to come in. And when your nervous system is that relaxed and that harmonized, it is easier to receive big ahas. You can receive those easier. It's not quite a shock to the system, and they can be received by all of your cells very gently, and it's just like a big aha. Yeah. So this is why the Dalai Lama, when he's taking his audience into meditation, he will, he has them cross their arms, and he has them do this exercise, and you can do this too. To balance out both sides of the brain. So the right nostril affects the left side of the hemisphere. left nostril, right side of the hemisphere. So we would breathe in and breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And he does that a couple of times, and then he has the audience switch. Switch, breathe out, switch, breathe out. Now, you don't have to do that technique to get both nostrils open and clear. You can use your intention to do that as well, but it's sometimes easier to do that. And when you're crossing your arms and doing things like that, it activates both sides of your brain, and everything smooths out. And it's really quite relaxing. So it's very important to have both nostrils free and clear. Now, I know many of us have allergies these days and stuffy noses. Don't worry, if you are a mouth breather, God will work with you. No, I don't mean that. It's really okay, but do your best to really intend to open both nostrils and breathe that way. There was a study, an actual scientific study done, that breathing through the nostrils is healthier and more beneficial for your entire body because it has access to the brain through the nostrils. I think that's, it was an interview done by Regina Meredith on Gaia TV or Gaia.com, whatever they're called now. So they have done studies. So it's very important to, once again, this is why breath is so important and what to look for. Not only do we want to focus on our breath to bring our attention into our body, but we want to focus on opening up both nostrils, breathing clearly through both, bringing that energy down and having it rise up again throughout the whole body. It kind of has that feeling of, you remember those, they're old toys, I don't even know if they make them now, that little like slinky type thing where you had the little wheel and you would turn it down and turn it up. It's kind of what it feels like. The energy goes in and it rolls back up and filtrates out into your entire body, and it's wonderful. And if a revelation or awakening doesn't come during that conscious focus on your breath, it will come later. Okay, so don't give up and focus on your breath and keep your nostrils open. So, cat tip number 10 from a new location. Over and out.